Yamal's still in cuckoo custody, and there's only one star boy, and he wears the Chelsea blue. What is good, guys? Welcome back to Behind the Dugouts, and I'm back. What a hell of a week it's been with work, sickness. It's been an absolute nightmare, but what a way to cure it than an absolute smashing, battering, discombobulation of Barcelona last night at the bridge. It was a spectacle. 10 out of 10 performances across the board. But before we get into the game, guys, you know what to do. Smash up the likes, get in the comments below, and if you're new, subscribe and join me behind the dugouts. Now let's get into the game. Where do we even start? Where do we even start? I think the best place is right at the beginning with the lineup, because I think, like me, you look to that lineup a little bit confused about a particular position. No striker. No striker up front, going with a false nine in Pedro Neto. And, you know, previous games, I would have definitely looked at this lineup and gone, why? Why no striker? But then when I thought about how Barcelona play with this high line, to me, this, from a tactical point of view, it made perfect sense. And how he was going to implement Pedro Neto on that counter-attack to break their high line. And I have to give my first praise to Enzo Maresca, man. He got it spot on to the decimal point. Everything was tactically on point. Barcelona, you were terrible. And the reason you were terrible was because we were so damn good. And Maresca, when it comes to crunch time, when it comes to these big games, 9 times out of 10, tactically, he gets things right. And he's done it once again. And he made us play and made us shut down Barcelona. It was just a completely another level. And I want to see this going forward, man. I want to see this performance week in, week out. So first praise has got to go to Enzo Maresca. And then we come on to the big debate, right? You know, we talk about the lineup, but the overarching story around this fixture was about 2 players. 2 young kids that are slowly setting the world alight. One been around the scene for a little bit longer, and one just come on, fresh on the block. Lamine Yamal and Estevao Willian. And there's only one thing to say. There is only one star boy. And that is Estevao. Yamal was nowhere to be seen in this game. A few moments, but other than that, he was in Cucurella's pocket, who put in an absolute man-of-the-match performance against this Barcelona side last night. And he locked up Yamal the entire game, to the point where Hansi Flick, to save the kid some face, had to take him off the pitch, man. He have to take, and he looked distraught. Geezer looked like he was going to cry. And at the other end of the pitch, the player showing everybody how it's done. To be 18-year-olds and to do what he did last night. The kid is on course to be a world beater. Estevao Willian is the truth. He does things I've not seen players do for a very, very long time. He's got great technical ability. His finishing is unreal. He takes on players almost every single time he gets the ball. He knows what to do. He's got such a mature head on him for such a young age. He just makes football look effortless. And Brazil, like, they've got a future star on their hands. There's not enough words to describe Estevao. There isn't. And he is on the way to the top. There is no doubt about it. But I'd love to get your thoughts on Estevao. Get it in the comments below. We've also got to talk about our midfield. So we played a midfield 3. Enzo, Moises Caicedo, Reece James. Every single one of those players stand out performance. Moises Caicedo, it's tough now. Moises Caicedo's got himself in this frame of form now where we just expect him to drop masterclass every game. You can't even praise him anymore because he just does it. He just does it game in, game out. Drops world-class performances, and he just acts like it's nothing. Don't worry, lads, I'll do it again in the next game. Enzo Fernandez stepping up, putting in an absolute masterclass. I felt sorry for him because the guy deserved a goal, man. He deserved a goal. I think did he get 2 disallowed goals in this game? He deserved a goal, but though he didn't score, he did everything else right. His positioning, his work rate, his passing, he dictated the entire game from midfield. And Reece James, a proper captain's performance. And you can't tell me that this guy is not the best right back in the world. And he can even play in midfield and look unreal. He is world class. World class. And we locked down that midfield. Their midfield did nothing. And you can go, oh, they didn't have Pedri. I don't think it would have made any difference if they had Pedri or not. We completely shut them down. The first half, the 10 minutes, there was a bit of Barcelona. The Ferran Torres chance we can talk about, completely scuffed it. But we were on top the most of that game. And especially in that second half, whole 45, all us. After the 10 minutes, all us in the first half. We did not give them a chance to breathe. We did not allow them to create any chances. We were on them. The pressing from minute 1 was energetic. It was aggressive, non-stop work rate. Gave them no space, no time to do anything. And that was the way that Maresca got us set up tactically, but it's the way the players implemented that vision and stuck to it on the pitch. And gave the fans, I mean, the atmosphere in Stamford Bridge, I could hear it. I wish I could have been there, man. I really wish I could have been in the stadium to feel it, because there's nothing like being at a game live, especially a Champions League night, and just hearing that singing, the sounds, the atmosphere in that ground. It's unreal. But I could hear it through the TV, man. And it was immense. And it was pushing those players, and they gave us something to cheer, man. They gave us something to believe in. 100%. 100%. And then we get to like the 70th minute. We're cruising at 2-0. We make our substitutions. We bring on Delap, bring on Tyreek George, we bring on Santos. And they come in, they do exactly the same. Exactly the same work rate. The tactics don't change. They're all implementing the same thing. It was such a good team performance. And it's got me hoping, man. It's got me believing. Especially waiting for the next game, because we know who we've got up next, don't we? We got up them Gooners. Arsenal, Sunday. If we can put in a shift like we've done tonight, long day for Arsenal. Long day for Arsenal, 100%. And I'm raring and ready to see that game. Raring and ready. Because it's going to be one hell of a fixture. But look, guys, I have rambled on enough on this one. Get in the comments below. Give me your thoughts on this game. There is still so much to talk about. So much you want to try and cram into one video. You just can't do it. But I'd love to have a discussion with you guys in the comments. Anything that you picked up in this game that you'd like to talk about, get it in the comments below. But for now, guys, that is all from me. If you've enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I will catch you all in the next one. Peace.